What's up, guys? JP here again, and I'm going to be doing another review. It's going to be a Blu-ray. It's going to be Quarantine from the year 2008. Quarantine was a remake of, I think it was a Spanish film called Rec or Record. Um, I haven't seen it, but everybody that I've talked to says that it's better than this. So I kind of wish I would have seen that first. But I didn't. So yeah, Quarantine is it has it's starring Jennifer Carpenter, who is Deborah Morgan from Dexter, and which is one of my favorite TV shows. And it has another guy in it who I didn't know who he was at first. I knew he looked familiar, but his name's Jay Hernandez. He was in Hostel. Um, yeah, so it's basically about a TV reporter and her cameraman who are doing a story on, firefighters, and they're at the firehouse, um, the headquarters of the firefighters, and, everything's going smoothly at first, just, learning about the place, and then they get a call to some kind of disturbance at an apartment complex, so they go there. They get into the apartment. They get into the apartment complex, and somebody's infected with some kind of virus or something, and basically, uh, bad stuff starts happening, and then the Center for Disease Control shows up, and they basically quarantine them in the apartment complex. Uh, this movie is filmed in a handheld POV style, kind of like Cloverfield or Paranormal Activity or something. One of them found footage type things. And some people really don't like them movies. I don't really have a problem with them as long as the movie's good. But they're not my favorite thing to watch. So yeah, it's filmed like that. And this is my second time seeing it. I saw it a while back, I believe, when it first came out. I think I rented it or something, and I really liked it then. But this time watching it, I didn't think it was as good, and I think that this film has is one of them films that really don't have a lot of uh, rewatch value, and to me, it's like since it's filmed in that POV style, once you see what happens, you don't really feel as involved and into the movie as you did the first time you watched it. To me, I kind of, it wasn't as intense. I knew what was going to happen, even though it's been a while since I've seen it the first time. Wasn't as good, but I did still like it. I think it's a decent movie. I had a problem with a little bit of problem with Jennifer Carpenter though, because I know her so well from Dexter, and as where she plays Deborah Morgan, Dexter's sister, and it was kind of hard to that's the only thing that I've seen her in, so I kept just thinking of her as that character. So that was a little bit annoying, but that's just because that's the only thing I've seen. The acting though was solid. It was all believable. I didn't have a problem with any of the acting. The effects and stuff were decent. Um, it is a little bit slow at the beginning, but once they actually get to the apartment complex and stuff, it picks up and it goes much. It's not as slow. Um, Other than that, the movie's good. I kind of like the ending. I don't want to spoil anything about it. What the disease is or anything, but it's some people might consider it a zombie movie. I think of it more as like just an infected type of virus disease type movie. Um, this Blu-ray actually looks pretty good. I thought that the quality of it was very good. Um, and it has some special features on it. It has Locked In, the making of Quarantine. I did watch that. It's not too long. It's like a featurette, and it's pretty interesting. You get to you get the feel that it it was kind of a difficult film to make, and you know, it was a little bit tricky to pull off some of the things, and it basically talks about how hard it was, and I guess it looks pretty hard to make this kind of film, but Anatomy of a Stunt feature, I didn't watch that one. Um, Dressing the Infected, Robert Hall's makeup design, I did watch that one. Basically just shows Robert Hall, how he did some of the practical effects and stuff, which is cool. I always like seeing the work that goes into making practical effects. Like most horror fans, you know, practical effects is where it's at. I think Robert Hall's the same guy from Laid to Rest, that wrote and directed Laid to Rest. And it has a commentary which I have not listened to, but you know, overall, I do like Quarantine. I wish that I would have seen Wreck. I probably will see it soon. Um, it's this, like I said, the rewatch value isn't the greatest. I definitely liked it a lot more the first time, but it's still a decent movie. You know, there are some intense, scary, um, you know, scenes throughout the movie. You know, the infected is, you know, it really, um, towards the end, I guess it gets pretty fast paced and stuff. Um, but yeah, Quarantine, pretty good. That's about it for my review. I think I said everything I wanted to say. Um, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.